talking about mental health. Now obviously mental health is a very complex topic and I don't want to simplify it or make it banal. However, no matter what you have going on, and believe me, there is nobody who is free of the madness. Every single human being has the madness to varying degrees, in various forms, expressing itself in various ways. And all the fancy names and diagnoses are only that. They're just very broad descriptions of something that's almost impossible to describe as one thing, because it's always a complex of factors that come together to produce a state, not only mental state, but a physical state as well. It goes with it. Now, it doesn't matter what you've got going on, and I will be bold enough to say this, I've done enough work with people in different states to say this is so. You could call it psychosis, you could call it depression, you could call it suicidal thoughts, you could call it whatever kind of pathology you can come up with as a name, paranoid schizophrenia. It only goes on in the front part of your body and brain. It doesn't go on in the back part of you. The back part of you is neutral, it's just pure being. It's the presence that you were when you were in the womb. It is the big presence informing everything. The stuff that concerns the human drama, and all the pain and distortion and confusion and delusion that goes with that goes on exclusively in the front of your brain, where you tell yourselves these stories, and then in the reactions you have to that, the emotional reactions you have to these stories in your belly. Everything goes on in the front of the body. It doesn't matter what condition you're dealing with. If you can learn to come into the back of your body and to sit there with your heart relaxed in the front, breathe slowly, and from there observe the self in the front, going through all its conniptions and commotions and all the rest of it, you can then ordain, because you're in command, how you want it to be. And you can tell the front part of you, bless you, I know you're going through a lot of stuff, I know it's difficult for you. What I want you to do now is completely let go and relax, and let me, the person in the back here, take command of the show, because I do it a lot better. You're there to be my mouthpiece. I'm here to drive the vehicle. Let's get that straight. Now, if you can keep doing that over and over, over and over, over and over, that's the tricky bit, because you've got to remember, and if you're in a distracted state, that's difficult to do. Just keep watching this video if you like. And the trick is this. You make a couple of fists. You can do it in a load of different ways, and you put strength into your arms, and you imagine that you're punching against very strong resistance in slow motion, and you let that push you into your back. You push the back of your head back a bit, you raise the back of the head a bit so your chin drops, and then you're present. You can feel it immediately. You're present, you have power. You let go of all that, suddenly you feel human again, instead of this confused mess of stories. Now, if you can keep coming back to this again and again, again and again, I promise you with all my heart that this will undo all the complexes of mental distortions and lack of ease that you've been feeling that have made your life miserable, and will bring you such joy and happiness in a perpetual sense that you will hardly recognize yourself or the world that you're living in. I say this with utmost sincerity. If you like that, explore more at barefootdoctorworld.com.